Alright. Back to full health. Back to having fighting spirit. See if there are more ghouls. Or more rocks. Ah, nice. Oh, it's Yaniel. With her left hand, the old woman pulls the dagger from the demon's body. Exhausted by the effort, she wipes her brow. Time did not bend me, it seems. I will show you one of the secret old passages that were used when Citadel Dresden belonged to us. The woman walks up to the wall and begins examining it. You get to the Sword of Valor more easily this way. Perhaps the demons don't know about this passage. She's just walking around here and fighting? What a hero. Demons. If you think about it, I've spent most of my life among them. I have to admit. There's something mesmerizing about them. A single demon might be weak, or pathetic, or cowardly. But when you see them as a collective, it isn't a mass of separate creatures, but a single, great force. A tide which might be temporarily slowed, but never stopped. Front lines of the abyss here on the lands of Golarion. Unstoppable, fanatical forward motion. There's something to learn from them, don't we? It's really interesting that the second option, the evil one, I think can... I mean, it depends on like how you say it and how you use it. But it could also be a good one, or at least a chaotic one, I guess. But the first one just sounds, I don't know, stupid. Like, evil is evil, there's no point in looking into it or studying it. Like, that sounds not very smart to win a battle. Or we maybe just take the third one? We take the third one so we don't have the evil tech. It's always wise to learn new things, including studying the enemy's strengths. That's right. You only study evil so you can learn how to defeat it. But learning from it, what could you learn from evil apart from how to do evil? What that, Regill? As I recall, the Hell Knights also started out only wanting to learn from Hell's example of discipline and rational social organization. But now, look at you. At all of you. I am looking, and I'm only satisfied with what I see. Knowledge is priceless. Civilization is curious by definition, and if it becomes clear after the experiment that it was dangerous, the world should know about it. Otherwise, sooner or later someone else will think of this experiment and conduct it again. Scientific publishing in a nutshell. I am of the opposite opinion. Such experimenters should be impaled on the stake. Every last one of them. To once and for all purge the world of these idiots trying to destroy it. The woman's face is still, but there's approval in her blue eyes. Right. Knowledge is the greatest weapon. Armed with it, one can succeed where neither strength nor valor would. Kinda feels like she's testing us. Doesn't it? Am I superstitious? Anyway, here it is. The demons are hiding the Sword of Valor behind this door. Be wary. I've heard them bragging about the trap that surrounded the banner. Magical, of course. The Sword of Valor is nearly impossible to destroy, and if they wish, they will drown the entire room in fire, destroying their enemies while leaving the trophy unscathed. Now, go, and good luck. And she just vanished. Once again. No, she didn't. She was just outside of rendering range. Say that fast 3 times. Rendering range, rendering range, rendering... Yeah. I like tongue twisters. That looks less like burning and more like dissolving in acid and then freezing. How fun. We have a riddle, I guess.
I can handle it.
You may want help for this part.
I feel like the chosen one.
What does that mean? look what
Here
this.
comes trouble.
Okay, just pressing this button also triggered a fight. Hi! You look really cool. A shadow demon with his wings. I am intrigued. But why do you mean I may want help for this part? Is it so tedious? Oh gosh, it rotates and a different amount of times. And I guess I was stupid to click. Okay, so I have... Oh gosh. Okay, this looks right, this looks right, this looks completely messed up. Yeah! Let's quick save. And loot first. Let's just postpone the riddle.
All right.
If you clicked anything. Yeah, I have.
All right.
Okay. So it seems more tedious than a riddle. I can't help you now. Yeah, I should have maybe waited. Anyway.
Make the demons wait.
Gosh, it's just getting worse and worse. Did I save in the beginning? Oh, I saved like 6 minutes ago. So, if worst comes to worst... I'm thinking about like... Gosh. And here's a puddle of very black, shimmering blood. How nice. Well, that doesn't really seem like a fun riddle, but maybe I'm just too stupid. Okay, so now here I have to rotate everything. I have to get all three at the same time correctly aligned. And the outer part isn't moving at all. Let's just press one button every... So this rotates twice. And I also love it that twice yeah, okay, that one's also not working. I hate these kinds of riddles. I think, like, if I would play alone, like, not streaming, I would, like, write down and be like, okay, this button moves that often. But it seems very lame if I do that in stream. It's like you see me writing. Yeah, maybe I will reload to be able to skip it. Okay, I mean, even those buttons are not aligned like they should be, in my opinion. But I think I would just... Oh, come on. We'll just reload. And then it would be nice if you could give me the solution. Especially if we can skip it. The thing is, usually I really like riddles. It's not like I dislike riddles or anything. Oh, that's more. Ah, it's the quick save after the rest. So we just have to go through the dialogue again. I have bone voices again, so it should be over quickly. So, Professor Moriarty, do you want to tell me how often to click which button?
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, I don't know. I really love riddles, but that one seemed just like kinda tedious. Like the color riddle in the beginning was quite fun. again. Here you go. Also love that it's just like, please don't go here. I mean, it even starts out with like one very close to being complete, two being very close to be completed. And just this one is a mess. But I think while just playing with the controls, I never managed to get that one anywhere near being right. I don't know. While looking up the solution, do you like that kind of riddles? Is that something you enjoy? Is that something you're more annoyed of? Are you more team me or not? Southwest center. Okay, like southwest and northwest and everything is from the current angle of regarding the map. Before I press something wrong. And let's just quick save once again. Turn camera up. So with that, we're looking north. So, quick saving. And southwest.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
We get the fight, of course. Ugh. And now the ceiling is coming down. Okay. Thanks for distracting my riddle. Okay, so did it work? Was it pressed? I hope so. Let's assume it. So, southwest. Center. And center once again. And northwest. And north. Nice! Thank you a lot. I think it would have taken ages to get it right. So now we are neither dissolved nor frozen. Come on, please work. Lockpicking skills, don't leave me. Yay, a spare, which no one is going to use. Yeah, really thank you for being able to skipping that part. And now let's take the Sword of Valor, and the real one this time. An ancient relic, the banner that iomedae once carried into battle. After being raised in a visible public space, the Sword of Valor would gain divine powers, bar the demons from using their teleportation abilities. Kind of funny they kept it as a trophy. Hey, who's making that noise?
Here comes trouble.
Hi, it's us. We are making the noise. And our dinosaur is still with us. Oh. Oops. Alright.
Here we go. Careful now.
Let's see. We now got the Sword of Valor, so you know how much there is even left to do.
All right.
There are claw and tooth marks on the broken bones of unknown prisoners. Oh, we can go up. Once again, up to the wall. Let's have a look. Ah, such a nice battle and conquest of the city so far. Even though they are annoying riddles. Let's see what happens when we use the Sword of Valor. So yeah, we're on top of the wall. Oh, and nice music again. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from where? The wound on your chest must have reopened and is now bleeding again. I'm also very curious about what that wound is and why it reacts to I'm wondering if there's a pattern. But currently it was often in epic moments. So I'm not sure if that's coincidence on the story device or if it's actually tied to that. You touch Iomedae's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you are aware of your own powers. You're no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the abyss. You are something greater. Like Iomedae once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gain power. But what will your power look like? Choosing the mythic path! We can decide now! You need to choose which mythic path you are going to follow. This choice will greatly affect the following events. However, no matter what your reasons for choosing one of the paths are, be it powers or aesthetic preferences, remember, there are no wrong choices. Yeah, in total we have 9 paths we could choose. We locked out both the Swarm one and the Lich one and the Ian one. There are 2 more which I don't know which they are like, but we kind of didn't unlock them. Yeah, we can become an angel with a nice halo. We can become an Azata. Spectral butterflies all around. We can embrace our demonic side. Or we can go for the trickster. The thing is, for Logan, I think the most fitting one would be Azata. So what you think? I think Demon would be very unfitting so far. I think Angel would be okay, but I think the most fitting would be Azata or Trickster. And with the connection of Desna and the Azatas, of course, yeah, I think all the Azata events were in her temple or connected to that. That seems like the most fitting, story-wise. Even though I think they all sound nice. I think especially the Trickster one could also be very, very, very much fun. But I think story-wise, the most fitting one is the Azata. And we get a dragon as an animal companion. Okay, it's definitely Azata. Nice. Azata seems to make most sense. I think so too. I mean, also with just the butterflies and Desna having a butterfly theme. And it's the only one where we get an animal companion, which is a dragon. I mean, I'm sold. So let's embrace the Azata. A rebel and a fighter for freedom and good, the Azata acts on instinct and trust in his spontaneous decisions. The Azata easily befriends those who don't fit into the neat ranks of the official crusade, and does not issue commands, but rather inspires allies to fight. That seems very fitting. As someone who's playing Trickster, it is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, I think Azata sounds very fitting. I'm not sure if I wouldn't say I'm faint of heart, but yeah, I think Azata is very fitting for Logan, so we embrace that one. Dragon. Yeah, I think that's also a clear vote from you guys. Alright, we get another mythic ability. Oh, there's so many. And the game doesn't recommend anyone. 2 words, via elemental. That sounds very fun. That part of the Trickster one. Ascendant Summons. Battle Meditation. Ah, Best Joke sounds like a very fun ability. Boundless Healing. I'm not healing that much with my main character, so... Right, I'll get a barrage, turn spells. You've learned a way to prolong the effects of your beneficial spells. That sounds like a nice one. That, we get more spells. Ace of Dreams sounds not like a good idea, because actually, I mean, it sounds like a fun spell, but messing with dreams even to help you is something which is not accepted by Desna. So just don't do that. Command sounds fun, bless sounds fun, and pain sounds fun. Now we are level 1 Azata. Our Ulbrig. They're blocking our view. Nice, more mythic powers. And now we have lots of spectral butterflies. The wound on your chest closes, and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. How does it look? Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles, but at the same time healing them. That sounds very unpleasant. You raise your head, acutely aware that the wind of freedom will be at your back from now until eternity.
A mess of an arm.
And of course Regill disapproves.
It doesn't matter who you are, Angel, Azata, or something else, as long as you don't forget your humanity. I'm sure the Crusade will only benefit from having a commander like you.
Wonder how they react to the different ones, especially if you would take like the Lich, how they would react. They can feel it, just the transformation. Or the swarm, if it's possible.
What an interesting turn of events. Such intriguing power. Boy, if you should suddenly expire, I would be happy to dissect your remains.
How charming.
Strange kind of power. Suspicious. I can't make head nor tail of it. You sure you'll be able to control it?
Regill likes Lich. Yeah, if I had to pick one who would kind of approve of that one, it would be him. Now is not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. They say that, but I can't do anything. The undead make fine soldiers. Ah, the banner actually didn't... Okay, transforms now. Aww. Nice. I guess you really are not a random person in this game, but like really the hero.